For his diabetic and heart conditions, and our best wishes, of course, go down to the Cayman Islands.
Guy Lafleur just got a nice hand as he was recognized here for the first time as a Quebec Nordique. Well, let's have a look at the all-time scorers in the National League. They're all-time favorites in any hockey fan's books, those five. And as we look at the second few here, Guy Lafleur is closing in on the Rocket and Johnny Busick. Now, once Guy goes to an expansion team, he may blow by Mike Bossy.
That's right. His career just starting. Player of the 70s and the player of the 90s.
38-year-old Guy Lafleur, a member of Hockey's Hall of Fame, and here tonight with the Nords. And I noticed you got a nice round of applause at the Gardens tonight. It wasn't always that way, was it? You used to get booed here and other places.
No, not really. We had a lot of fans here when I played for Montreal. We had a lot of fans then, and tonight too. So it's nice to see people reacting like that.
Do you find this, as you've gone around the NHL the last year and a half or so, that people want to see Guy Lafleur play again, and maybe want to see the old Guy Lafleur too?
I don't know. I don't know. Things are, every place that I played, a lot of plays that you chant Guy, and it's nice. It makes you feel good and gives you a lot of motivation, so it's nice to hear.
Obviously, your role on the team this year is not to score 60 or 70 goals like it was on the Canadians. I'm sure a lot of people do. But has Michel Bergeron sat down with you and said, okay, Guy, I would like you to be, I don't know, a father figure, a role model for some of the younger players?
Not really. I just wanted to go out there. You just want me to give 100% every time that I'm practicing or playing. So and I've been talking to a lot of guys, you know, so you give 100% too. It's not like kind of a father to the youngsters.
Do they come to you and ask you your advice?
Not really, no. Not really, no.
Tell me about the Soviet game the other night. We didn't get a chance to see it, but I understand that you were one of the better players on the ice and seemed to get up for the Russians.
Well, it's always good games to play against them. You know, they played a wide open game and a lot of ice to skate out there, and it's nice to play against them. They're good hockey players, and you get a lot of opportunities of scoring. So it's always a good game against the Russians.
You've come full circle in Quebec. I know that about 20 years ago with the Remparts, you were the most sought-after junior hockey player. Now, you finished your career with the Canadians, and in the twilight of your career, the people of Quebec still very close to you. You hold a soft spot for them?
Yeah, I'm very pleased to be back there, especially. It's kind of special that I started my career there, and I'm going to finish my career in Quebec City. And for me, it's like going back home, so it's always nice to play in Quebec, and it's nice that the Nordiques gave me the opportunity of being back there.
Well, it's certainly nice to see you in the NHL again. I know there's a lot of people rooting for you, even though they may not be Quebec Nordique fans, they like to see Guy Lafleur do well, and I'm one of them.
Well, thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thanks very much, Guy. Guy Lafleur of the Quebec Nordique. I was going to say the Montreal Canadiens, but of course that's not the case. Our score here after one period.
By Gillis, centering attempt, loose in front of Lafleur. Another shot. He came that close to eclipsing the mark of Rocket Richard. Another shot blocked by Bester. He sprawls on the rebound.
Bester had another one of those flurries where he had to make 4 saves, 2 of them on this great hockey player. Lafleur thought he could beat Bester low. I'm sure if Guy took a look at this, he'd try this time here to go up. You can see he thought he could get it past to the far side. Pretty good stops by Bester. Here's number 1, and here's the one I thought he'd score on, but Bester was too quick for him. Guy Lafleur doesn't have that blinding speed he used to have, but you can see there the quickness with the stick is still with him.
Clark centers in front. Fergus couldn't get it to his forehand for a shot. Lafleur starting back at center. In over the line. Lafleur stops, shoots, and he sent it high and wide. For Sakic. Joe Sakic. Leaving it now, back to Sakic. Sakic's pass in front. Big save by Bester. Did they score? Yes, the light goes on, but Magoo is waving it off.
And this disputed goal by Lafleur would put him past the Rocket with 545 goals. The goal judge is he's gonna call it now, Lemieux. Magoo is gonna call it a goal. And that's the longest Guy Lafleur's ever had to wait for one of his milestone goals. And there it is. Goal 545. Lafleur wants the puck. And let's have a look at it. The goal judge counted it a goal. Magoo, the referee, waved his hands as if it wasn't.
The best goal scored by number 10, Guy Lafleur.
We're all going to find out whether it was or not. Yes, sir. The Rocket, you're behind another Montreal Canadien after that one. I have to admire Magoo. He didn't think it went in, but when checking with the goal judge, and I'm sure his linesman, he changed his mind. What he will learn to do in the future is not to make a signal when he's not sure, and then he doesn't look like he's changing his mind. But here's another look at it. Vester gets it, and actually Vester kicks it into his own goal. Ramage comes in and tries to save it. The goal judge has a clear view from behind, and Guy Lafleur, I'd smile too if I got a goal to put me past.
Thank you, Mark. We'll be looking forward to that as we're 6 minutes and 13 seconds away from the intermission. Nordiques with a chance in front of the net. Vester's going to get a break there as Olczyk was covering Lafleur. Better Olczyk stick to hit it than Lafleur's, or he may have been taking another run at Johnny Busick.
Well, Guy Lafleur certainly hasn't forgotten how to get himself into a position for a scoring opportunity. He's had about 4 glorious chances tonight and has scored 1 goal. And here's another look at him. Watch 10. Those guys that know all about goal scoring, they smell the open spot in front of the net.
Lehman unable to get to the puck, cleared on the boards. Marsh couldn't keep it in. Lafleur breaking 2-on-1 with Goulet. Here's Lafleur faking it past it.